Hi there, this is Lisa from Mummy Kid Power, and I wanted to show you today what you can do to recycle bottles and plastic bottles. Myself, I love these bottles here. This here for spices, these bottles here, which is like a sour sauce. The VH bottles is what it really is, and I love these bottles because they're tall and they're slim. They're not too slim. You can put your spices right in there with no trouble at all. You can use a funnel too if you want to, if you have a larger funnel, you can put one on the top, but you don't need to because the opening is quite large. And these ones here, it's perfect. You just put your spices in them. You can buy spices at a bulk area, at a bulk store in your area, if you like to do it that way. And you can just put them right in these bottles. And then just put a masking tape and write what it is. This here's parsley. I haven't put the label on it yet. And it's perfect if you wanted to have 6 bottles, any size of bottles, but I like these ones here. But you could use any type of bottle you want. If you want, you can use larger bottles too, which are breakable bottles. Anything that you've used, I gotta be careful not to bang them together here. So you can use larger bottles like that as well. And also you could use your plastic bottles. I've got plastic bottles here, which technically you could use them for spices if you wanted to. Myself, I prefer to have these long, slim ones. So I'm gonna put these aside for now, these slim guys. And if you see here, I've got all kinds of crafts that I have for my children. And it's perfect. These peanut butter jars are plastic, so you can reuse them over and over again. You can just put them away, and you know that they're not going to be broken when your children are handling them. So they can drop the bottle all they want, and it won't do any damage. It's a perfect way to put things away and to organize it in your cupboard. And now larger bottles like this one here, the label is still on. I think they thought it was creative and decorative, so they left it on there. But all our little pieces that go with different games that might have gotten misplaced along the way, well, I put them all in one bottle one day because I said, oh my gosh, like this way here, we know where to find them if something's missing from one of our boxed games. Now, you also have sewing, which is perfect. You can put them in your jar. I've done this for years. I just put everything in. That way there, I know exactly where it is. So I just have to take it down. I can look for a little pair of scissors. I can look for some thread. If you see here, you got some pom-poms in there and everything else. So anything crafty as well, you can do that. But you can put them in different bottles too. Put the pom-poms in one bottle, and I'll separate them. This one here just end up getting all thrown together in one bottle. We have, it's funny because this bottle here, as you see this bottle here, and I have a window behind me. That's why you can see the flashing of the window in it a lot, the light from coming in. So hopefully you can see these very well. These are a bunch of buttons in a bottle. Now this bottle is an older, little tiny bottle. This came from my grandmother's house. This is years ago. And when she passed away, this bottle of buttons, nobody seemed to find special need of it. But I thought it was great. I mean, it told a story. I mean, it was all buttons that my grandmother collected along the way. And she just loved sewing. So it really reminds me of her when I look at this. And sometimes I need a button and I look through this, and my kids love looking through all the different kind of buttons that there are in here. So I'm going to say goodbye now because I hear that my phone is ringing, but hopefully this has helped you do some things for the day. Okay, bye-bye.